What's going on, guys? Fets here from 11 Bravo Gaming. Another Battlefield 3 commentary for you. We're going to be talking tactics in this video. Before I started doing YouTube, I loved or hated when games would get late in their life cycle and YouTube commentators would just stop doing discussions about the game. And I understand that it's hard to talk about something that most of you guys know very well. I'm talking about a rush gameplay on Sharqi. This is an old map. Everyone's been playing this for a year. And as a commentator, you get to the point where you're like, man, what can I tell you that you don't already know? But there's a lot of people that are newer to the game, pick it up around Christmas, pick it up late in the life cycle. I picked up Bad Company too late in its life cycle. I missed out on stuff. I was going back and watching videos that were a year old and learning stuff from them. So there's people out there learning, so I got to keep that in mind. But at the same time, I think there's a lot of people like me. I like hearing about the gameplay. I like hearing why people are doing stuff and what's going on. You know, I like videos that have fun, and we want to keep things fresh, but the gameplay is still a big focus of our channel. And I think what I'm going to try to do is do some of the newer maps and stuff and focus on those with some gameplay. But here, I come up here and I clear out the sniper. And man, these recon guys are the biggest revenge killers in the game. So I'm trying to watch the steps behind me and keep an eye on that. There he is, right here. I think it's the same guy, and I end up getting in this little, like, I hit him there. I watched that in slow motion, and my reticle was dead on. I'm playing on a US South server here. I joined off of a friend on my friends list I hadn't played with in a while, and it turns out it was, I think, a South server. We had some lag going on with hit detection, which usually isn't a problem. But there, that sniper finally almost catches up to me. To his demise, there were about 6 of us standing around there preparing to move on to the next MCOM. So it didn't work out too well for him, but that's okay. That's okay. We take him out and we start pushing up. That first set of MCOMs is pretty easy. This second set gets a little bit tougher on this map. And then the third set gets really hard with that Bravo MCOM. Right here, I start following Dutch down there, and I see 3 guys in front of me who are behind cover, and I'm not. So I decide that that's not the right way to go. I come in here, I see there's no one around the MCOM, and I'm like, sweet, free points, free plant. Well, Claymore. Who looks for Claymores, right? No one uses them hardly. They're effective because they're obscure. But that's not a total fail. I get to see where that guy's at, so I'm calling that out to my teammates. I'm saying there's a guy camping Bravo. I know he's not going to move. I throw a grenade up there, and as I'm throwing it, this guy comes out of the doorway. Luckily, my reflexes were really good this night, and I was getting on target really fast. You see that in another clip coming up here in a second. And he didn't get on target fast enough. Gun skill won that one. You know, just got lucky. You don't always go your way like that, but I know this guy's gonna be in here. My teammate rushes in. That friendly there rushes in. I'm not allowed to call him blueberries, I was told. And I don't let him go. I know it kind of looked like I would let him lead and then take the death, but I just happen to have some intel that I had no way to convey to him. He rushes in, I clean up the kills. This guy gets a really unlucky spawn there. I don't know what's going on with that. But so we're holding it down. I mean, there's no way they're taking this MCOM. These guys kind of, look at what they do. They come up on the opposite building. The MCOM's lit, and they lay down up there. Like, I mean, just trying to get kills, I don't know. They lay down. They never make any attempt to cross the bridge and come over here and disarm the MCOM. I assume they know that it's gone at this point. So I don't. Are they farming for cheap kills? I don't know what they're doing there. What they're hoping to accomplish. You know, the thing that they did wrong is they were aggressive in coming back to try to defend their MCOM, and that's good, but they weren't aggressive in the fact that sometimes you have to be the one that disarms. You know, I think there's this natural desire to lay down cover fire or clear the area. Here Dutch calls out that they got some jerk on their team camp in our spawn here, And I'll get back to my thought in a second, because this is a pretty cool clip. I'm looking for this guy. I'm trying to find him, and I come up here and I sweep by, and I'm like, oh shit, there he is. I don't know how the hell I killed him. Watch this in slow motion. I totally miss him. He's looking right at me. And I come back and I just start ADS firing, and I hit him with a headshot. Bad luck for that guy. Like I said, my aim was really on, so it felt really good. Like when I did that, it was like, yeah, I felt quick and it was good, but there's a lot of luck involved there. I don't know if he was just like itching his nose or what, but anyways, we clean up our spawn and we move up. But back to my point of what I think those guys were doing, you fall into this trap of, hey, I'm the guy I'll kill everyone, you go in and disarm it. And I see that a lot. I think I've done that before, where I've got a good position, I feel like I'm in a really strong position, I say, go arm that, I'm in a good position. Sometimes that makes a lot of sense. In that situation, I think those guys were just kind of camping for kills, trying to get a little bit of a spawn camp on, because no one kind of made the move to come over there. They didn't have a chance, so in their defense, they really didn't have a chance. Anyways, we moved up to the last set of MCOMs. You saw that tactical tip on screen. I run right by A. Everyone I play with, like the guys that are on Corrupt and Dutch especially, no one in our group's going to go arm A. If you take Bravo, A is a guarantee. It's a gimme. It's like in Bad Company 2. Do you remember maps where you could crate bash, where you could bring a building down on an MCOM? You never worried about the MCOM, because bringing a building down was always easy. C4 it, tank, whatever. So there was always this knowledge of Bravo's the only one you have to worry about. On this map, on this set of MCOMs, Bravo's the only MCOM that matters here. But if you keep Alpha alive, which we don't do, because I see the C4 come down, this jerk, he got a lot of kills doing this. I let Corrupt run in and take that C4 hit, knowing I can revive him and take that guy out. It was basically the only way. He had gotten a bunch of kills there. And that little move right there worked really well. I was waiting for someone to come through. It happened to be Corrupt, unfortunately, but I picked him up. Anyways, leaving A up helps split the defense. Now, a good defending team, a smart defending team, is going to be aware of this as well. I deserve to lose this. I come in kind of slow. He's bipoded up defending his MCOM. He outplayed me big time. That was a really good setup he has. Ultimately, he's not going to be able to hold that, but that's definitely a good way to do it. He gets a lot of kills from there. But anyways, a good defending team is actually going to ignore Alpha. When we defend, we don't worry about Alpha. We may stand on the balcony and shoot at Alpha and try to defend it a little bit just to get tickets down. This lag, there's your lag, jeez. Anyways, everyone knows Alpha is dead. I mean, there's no way to defend Alpha from a decent attacking team if they've taken Bravo. If the team's good enough to take Bravo, you're not defending Alpha from them, guaranteed. So unfortunately, one of our random players took A, which I understand. It's free points. Guy probably walked up and was like, hey, A's just sitting here, there's no defenders around, because we had pushed way past it trying to take Bravo. And a little bit of back rage here, them coming out of their spawn trying to get caught up on the action. We were caught a little bit unaware. This was kind of a huge mistake. RPG primary jackass. And you know, we should have been watching that a little better. That was reactionary, and that's why I died. If I had been proactive in defending that stairwell, then that would have been a smarter move there. I had Corrupt and Dutch rushing that Bravo income. My instinct was to rush it with them because I was the only medic, which was a good thought, but obviously in review, the smart decision, here comes this jackass with the C4 again. Man, that guy, he got a lot of kills from there. But the solution in this case is the tank. Corrupt gets the tank. That's his spot there with the tank on the Bravo income here. He can sit there and clear out most of this room with splash damage. So if you're defending, you have got to have javelins and RPGs ready for that tank there. He gets it cleared out for our team to get in. I come up just to help secure it in case they get any heroic last second disarms. That's the game. Really fun game. It was actually pretty tough. They played pretty well, but we typically don't lose when attacking on that map. We got our strategy down pretty well. You saw most of it there. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you like hearing about the gameplay like I do, let me know in the comments so I can keep making these kind of videos for you until the next DLC. For 11 Bravo Gaming, this is Fets, and I'm out.